people that suffer. We got lame people, blind people. I mean, people that in need, man. People too much in need. Come on, yeah. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No trust, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. Hey yo, excuse me, Mr. Journalist. I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release a day. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused now. And I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology? Is it based on war? Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take up coverage. The rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter, oh, children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major headlines, oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No trust, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No trust, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. You don't know stories? You've been writing stories from rock of ages. Keep writing stories about people who not too concerned. We got a lot of people in the ghetto, people on the block, people in the street. If y'all know what I know, follow me, and I'll take you to places where people are suffering. We got lame people, blind people. I mean, people that in need, man. People too much in need. Come on, yeah. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No trust, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do still journalists? I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release a day. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused now. And I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology? Is it based on war? Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. there's nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter, oh, the children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major headlines, oh, we got major stories. There is no job.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. And a pleasant welcome. Warm welcome to you, our radio listeners, our audience, our many listeners out there. It's the program, the editorial review this morning, right here on ABC Radio 105.1, the official voice of the Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation, beaming live from the corners of Broad and Buchanan Street, right here in Central Monrovia.
That's what we know. How many people do you love? No more money. Hey yo, excuse me, mister.
The newest, the sensational,
You make your headlines.
the premier in modern broadcasting in Liberia is right here at ABC Radio 105.1. Welcome to it. It's the program, the editorial review. My name is Jackson C. Clay Jr. The only junior in my family. My boy, my girlfriend said he likes how I call it. My girlfriend Clark. He said he likes how I call my name. My name is Jackson C. Clay Jr. This morning, sitting in your presenter's chair, bringing you the headlines, the major stories from the local dailies, from the newspaper, from the print media. Fresh and brand new edition on this Tuesday, May 9, and the year remains 2023. This is where we talk about the headlines, trending in the print media, trending in the newspapers. Let's go for it. Few bars of the theme song. When we get back, no wasting time, strictly for business. Let's take it. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No plus, no glory. No help for women. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No plus, no glory. No help for women. That's what we know. We got major headlines. We got major stories. So we'll bring this one down short. We'll bring this one down right here and go straight. Our first stop this morning is the front page Africa newspaper. May 9, and the year remains 2023. Dismiss pre-trial cases. Dismiss pre-trial cases. Yes, that's it on the front page Africa right here. Next story still here is a U.S. Ambassador Michael McCarthy scoop Freedom House 2023 Mark Palmer Prize. U.S. Ambassador Michael McCarthy scoops Freedom House 2023 Mark Palmer Prize. We run for this one. Liberia, Gonglo calls for sanction on government official ditching out money. And we see in the photograph here of House Speaker Buffer Chimos. Yes, huge money on the table here in basket. Councillor Tiawan Gonglo is calling for sanction on government official dishing out money during this election. What do you make of it? You can grab a copy of this paper for just $40 Liberian and read the details. Next story. Ex-RUF commander denies Gabriel massacre fought in Liberia's war. Ex-RUF commander denies Gabriel massacre fought in Liberia's war.
You can grab a copy of the Front Page Africa and read the details therein. Yes, that's it for the Front Page Africa newspaper. That's it right there for the Front Page Africa newspaper. Like we said, you can grab a copy of the Front Page Africa and read the details.
I wonder how you make your headlines in the press.
Yes, that does it for Front Page Africa. Our next stop this morning.
Every day, but I'm really still getting confused now, and I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology? Is it based on war? Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take our coverage. The rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter. Oh, the children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major headlines.
Our next stop this morning. The new newspaper. Our traditional ally. Partner in progress. The new newspaper this morning. Front page banner headline. We run for the new newspaper.
How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money.
Teenager arrested with human skull. Teenagers arrested with human skull. NEC issue ultimatum to political parties expiring. Yes, NEC says you must take down your billboards, your jinkos, all your party paraphernalia should be taken down. It's not campaign period. NEC issues ultimatum to political parties expiring. Dr. Gay, descendants of Prince Abdurrahman Suri to visit White House. Dr. Gay, descendant of Prince Abdurrahman Suri to visit White House. U.S. Ambassador wins international award. U.S. Ambassador wins international award. And we're on for the editorial. Government must revisit the transport fare. That's it there for the new newspaper. You can grab a copy of this paper for just $40 Liberian and read the details therein. That's it for the new newspaper.
Make your headlines in the press release a day.
Yes, sir. How do you make your headlines? How do you write your press releases? Even though we are reading the news every day, but we still got questions for you. Please take our question. Do you interview people based on money, or presidency, or technology? Or do you run for the human interest part of it? The folks in the street, the kids selling between cars, the less fortunate parents who can afford to send their kids to school, who tell that story too. Yes, sir.
The rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to work,
our next stop is
to see them. The children have no shelter. Oh, children have no.
the New Dawn newspaper,
The children have no
volume 13,
friend. The children
number 073 is the New Dawn newspaper, and it's Tuesday, May 9, and the year remains 2023. The New Dawn newspaper.
How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. help for poor man. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. You don't know stories? You've been rocking stories from rock of ages. Keep rocking stories about people who not too concerned. We got a lot of people in the ghetto, people on the block, people in the street. If y'all know what I know, follow me. And I'll take you to places where people are suffering. We got lame people.
Let's take this down and go for the New Dawn newspaper. An act to amend and or nullify certain provision of the alien nationality law is right here on the New Dawn newspaper. That's the New Dawn newspaper right here. Next story says facts and rumors about the Liberia Electricity Corporation. Facts and rumors about the Liberia Electricity Corporation. That's it for the New Dawn newspaper. You can grab a copy of this paper for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details therein.
Hey yo, excuse me, Mr. Journalist. I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused now. And I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology? Is it based on war? Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take a coverage. The rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter, oh, children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major headlines, oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there?
Our next stop this morning is the Daily Observer newspaper. They're at Edithia Junction. Daily Observer newspaper. May 9 and the year remains 2023.
How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many
Front page banner headline. Daily Observer newspaper. Are the NEC's pre-campaign penalties stiff enough? This paper is asking question right here. Are the NEC's pre-campaign penalties stiff enough? Freedom House Liberia and Freedom House Awards Ambassador Michael McCarthy for pro-democracy work. Freedom House Liberia Freedom House Awards Ambassador Michael McCarthy for pro-democracy work.
You don't know stories?
EPA
Stories from back home.
mislead public over bee mountain pollution saga report shows.
People in the ghetto.
EPA mislead the public
Y'all know what I know.
over bee mountain pollution saga report shows.
We got lame people. Lame people. I mean,
And we see in the photograph here of EPA boss.
too much need. Come on. Yeah. How many people do you love, man? How many people you care?
Suspected armed armed robbers. Suspected armed robbers could be free if. Suspected armed robbers could be free if. You can grab a copy of the Daily Observer newspaper and read the details therein.
How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money.
Yes, our next stop this morning is the New Dawn newspaper. We go back to the New Dawn newspaper right here.
Generally, I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting
Front page banner headline
I just wanna ask you
of the New Dawn newspaper.
they say based on
Bring them down
they say
with an exclamation mark right here.
they say based
President George Weah photograph is here.
they say based on
Ambassador Joseph Duman Boyka. Team McGill too as well. And several other expiring. Bring them down. It's the front page banner headline of the New Dawn newspaper. Woman found dead in hotel. Woman found dead in hotel. We move quickly to the back page of the New Dawn newspaper.
season coming soon in the ghetto. All the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the
The only story on the back page of the New Dawn newspaper.
children.
Boyka leadership will be disastrous.
To see them. The children have no shelter. Oh, children
Ex-Basel lawmaker says this one.
have no one to
Boyka leadership will be disastrous. You can grab a copy of the New Dawn newspaper for just 40 Liberian dollars too as well and read the details. This is how we conclude the first segment of the program. We take a few bars of our theme song to be right back. And when we get back, we set the basis. We lay the premise for the second segment, the conversational part. Activate the phone lines for your participation as well. Let's go for this break.
no cause, no glory. No help for poor men. Hey yo, excuse me, Mr. Journalist. I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused now. And I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology? Is it based on war? Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take our coverage. The rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter. Oh, the children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major headlines. Oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. You don't know stories? You've been writing stories from rock of ages. Keep writing stories about people who not too concerned. We got a lot of people in the ghetto, people on the block, people in the street. If y'all know what I know, follow me, and I'll take you to places where people are suffering. We got lame people, blind people. I mean, people that in need, man. People too much in need. Come on, yeah. How many people do you love, man? How many people?
Yes, we'll bring this one down right here and go strictly into our conversation this morning. And it's from the Daily Observer newspaper. Are the NEC's pre-campaign penalties stiff enough? This paper is asking question right here. So read you few lines of it, set the basis so that we open the phone lines for you. All eyes are now on the electoral body to see how it will respond to the president flagrant violation of the country's electoral law. The National Elections Commission has warned of severe punishment for any presidential and legislative expiring court pre-campaigning. According to the electoral body, the punishment will be announced during the candidate registration period, which is just weeks away. The warning from the National Elections Commission comes as billboards and flyers from candidates are posted all over cities across the country. Most are clearly designed as savor voter education messages, though they are essentially campaign messages on behalf of their respective candidate. Most notable among those in violation of the NEC's warning are the hundreds of banners and billboards lining the streets of Monrovia in favor of Presidential George Weah of the ruling Coalition for Democratic Change. We said this thing last year. The NEC sat down till the violation gets overwhelming before she's coming up to issue warning. There are clearly laid down procedure within the law. There are clearly laid down procedure within the law for pre-campaigning purposes. Campaign starts in August. Campaign starts in August. But nowadays, move through the streets of Monrovia, see, there are billboards, there are flyers, there are jingles, there are t-shirts, and there are everything of pre-campaigning, even though campaign period has not opened. But only for the NEC to come to us to tell us that, we are documenting pre-campaigning violation, and those who will be caught, you will meet this and that. We thought that the NEC who have been taking action against those individuals, she have already documented that are in flagrant violation of the election law. The NEC should be clearly seen as the body that can handle this election. But if you not uphold the law that govern the election process, people will think or people will perceive the NEC have taken side. By this time, there should be penalties, there should be law against those who were imparted t-shirt, those who were calling 2023 are for this person, 2023 are for that person. This thing should not be tolerated. The NEC have got to put a feet to the ground to ensure that these elections are conducted free, fair, and transparent. The international community is watching us. The way we handle these elections will determine our seriousness, will determine our next course of actions. Oh yes. But for the NEC to be coming and issuing warning instead of implementing what the law says, we think it's just not the right thing. The statement is good, but it's just not timely. There are time frames for campaign process. People cannot be pre-campaigning NEC. And you sit down there and sit supinely and watch these things right under your very eyes. Some of these things are before you. You can see them NEC. What are you doing? 077-105-100, 055-105-100 are the numbers to call this morning and be a part of the conversation right here on ABC Radio 105.1. 077-105-100, 055-105-100 are the numbers to call this morning and be a part of it. What do you make of the National Elections Commission? NEC is saying she giving ultimatum to people, the people who are already in violation. They should take down their billboards. They should take down the jingles, their stickers, their flyers from in the street. I thought these people should be already booked for violation and facing the law and facing the penalties therein. And that's why the people is asking whether there's a stiff law, there's a strong law on that. 077-105-100, 055-105-100. I think let's find that portion of the NEC law, or yeah, the NEC election law. This caller first while we look for the law. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Your name and where you join us from? Too bad we lost that caller there. 077-105-100, 055. This person. Too bad as well. 077-105-100, 055-105-100 are the numbers to call and be a part of it. Yes, there are laws already on the book, and those laws should be implemented. It is not for you to be warning people when people are in violation. No. But instead, you should be executing what the law says if you are in violation. So we got the law here, conducting of elections, a period of possible withdrawal, date of candidate. That's the new election law. Yes, that's the new election law. But besides, the NEC should know this. The NEC should know this. They should not be in the habit of warning people. Oh yes. NEC is not for you to do so. But people are in violation. Let the law take a course on those people that are in violation. We take this break while we look properly and bring the portion of the law. Yes, let's go.
I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. I can't stand no more, cause no more.
This caller right here. Hello.
Hello, my brother. How are you?
Good morning. Your name and where you join me from, sir?
My name is Alex N. Freeman. I'm calling from Cloudtown, District 14.
Go ahead, Freeman.
No, my brother. I've been listening to you. Thank you for the analysis. No, that lady, she will be very careful with the Laverne people. We are not stupid. Let me just put it that way. We are not stupid.
Let's
and we are
control
not
our words, please. Yeah, let's control our words on the radio.
We are not afraid of anything in the country, my brother. Let me just let everybody know in this country. Our children are going to school. Our mothers, the family, they call. Then they sit over there. They do all kind of things. So we're watching there and we're watching her. We are actually watching her on a serious note. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. 07771051000. 05551051000 are the numbers to call and be a part of it. Yes. The NEC have got to show or prove to the Liberian people that she's able to control this election. Yeah. NEC, you gotta show it that you're able to control this election. But the way in which you are carrying it, for us, we don't think that that's the right way. When the law are on the book for these things, it should be implemented. Let's go for this one.
Do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No girls, no glory. No help for women. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there?
Yeah, so we bring this down. So the timetable NEC issue for the timetable NEC issue, actual campaign process should be in August of this year. That's the actual campaign process. But we already found people who are already into pre-campaign activities. We should not be. Yes, there are already folks who are into pre-campaign activities. We should not be. According to the National Elections Commission Guidelines, Section 2.5b, what it says, we take this call right here while we read you this one. This person, hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Good morning. Your name and where you joining from?
Good morning. I'm Martin. I join from Kerrisra.
Go ahead, make your point.
No, the first thing is that ignorant to the law is not an excuse. That's the first thing everybody should know. Yeah, ignorant to the law is not an excuse. So if the election commissioner will come and say, don't do it again, then it is clear to Liberian people that maybe she's not executing the law. Then it has an interest because international community is looking at us. How many times will Liberia be mentioned every time if on international partners? It is boring for Liberia. I mean, by this time, the various candidates should be penalized. In fact, they should be in court. If it will cost money to be dismissed, but not partaking in elections, it should be so. Because we say that for the future. I'm a young man. I'm 23 years. And we'll get kids. What become of us tomorrow? What become of our children?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So let's read this part of it. Section 2.5b of the guidelines. Pre-campaign activities include forming a political movement, association, or order to solicit vote and or promote an individual aspirant or candidate by a way of speech, picture, banner, poster, or any other printed materials that tend to promote an individual aspirant or candidate for an elective public office. Have we not been seeing these things around here? Have we not been seeing people with t-shirts that this person is my own person for 2023? Have we not been seeing flyers with the inscription with people with individual pictures on it? Have we not been seeing these things? It is in the guidelines. That's pre-campaign activities. Let's go to the phone lines. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, your name and where you joining from? Move away from the radio, bro. Hello?
Yeah. My name is Darrell Senior. I'm calling from Carver.
Go ahead, make your point.
My issue is that the decision was given, but now we see people fly all in the street. We see people print a billboard here and there. They put a picture on it. The issue is that the laws are there, but we are not implementing it. This is why they like laws sick. in the states here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. The law didn't stop there. The law went further to say holding a march, parade, or other assembly to solicit vote and or promote an individual aspiring or candidate by a way of speech. I just read that. The law went further to say in D, in clause D of the same section, the election guidelines, an expiring or candidate found or violating any of the year provision against premature activities shall be ineligible to contest the election to which the violation is related. These people should not be eligible to partake in the election. That's what the law says. If a person is caught violating the election law, they should not be. I mean, there's nowhere in the law they say you can warn a person. Oh, we giving you up to so and so time to take down your flyers and to take down your banner, to take down your everything because you in pre-campaigning process. And before you do that, before we come after you. The law is clear that people who are caught in these things, they should not be eligible to partake in the elections. But does the NEC have that? But is the NEC brave enough to say those of you who are caught, go ahead and do your documentation. Say we have found out that XYZ persons have been caught in pre-campaign processes, so you will not be eligible to partake in the election. Can the NEC do that? The NEC must be serious doing these processes. Yes, Madam David Eto Brown Lasana, you got to show that you're serious for this process. Oh yes, you got to show it. First of all, there were already issues with you and your commissioner or your co-commissioners about the contract of the biometric process. You want to do it single-handedly, the other person say no and this and that. You've been having no issues. Since your Senate said there have been small issues from one corruption issue to another, you gave a contract to your brother or thermometer in this place here with a huge amount, and it was all over this place. You cannot be the head of our election body and you be into too many small controversy. It questions your credibility to head that entire body, madam. Madam, you've got to be serious. 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers to call this morning and be a part of the program. Shortly we'll make way for our news team here. The news comes on at 12 o'clock. Shortly we'll make way for the news team. But we can take few calls before we go to the news team. Oh yes. The NEC, madam, should be serious. She and her co-workers, or co-commissioners. You cannot be handling our election like this. This is a very serious national election. This election will determine Liberia's next course of actions. This is the election Liberians themselves, without the interference of other international bodies, are handling from start to finish. So we have got to show our seriousness. We have got to show our seriousness. But the way Madam David Eto Brown Lasana is proceeding, we are afraid. Yes, the way this lady is proceeding, she needs to be checked and called to order. 0777 105 100 are the numbers. So yeah, we said ours. We have said ours, and we'll continue to talk, because talking is the only way forward. We'll continue to talk and dialogue so that we find an amicable solution to our problems. We'll not resolve the violence because it's not the way forward. Let's go to this person. Hello.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning. Your name and where you join me from, sir?
My name is Jerome Bilem. I'm calling from Painesville, District 5.
Go ahead, bro.
Thank you, my brother, for the topic on our discussion. My brother, we are people. We are getting sick about this country. What is this type of major election? And you know what election being carried out? When the election are carried us before. You know what election are carried countries around us here, like Arrow Coast. You know what happened there about election? This is really trying to play with election. Laws have been violated. cannot take action. You get it another time again. When you are seeing people arrogantly putting their billboards all over, we all respect to you, to your office. They will be warned that she shouldn't play with this election. She shouldn't play with this election. Nobody fear. We pray for peace. When you pray for peace, you prepare for war. Mm-hmm. They will actually push us to the war. Let us be mindful. You can see people all over, people put billboards all over campaigning. The ruling party is campaigning. Me, I see more in my district. They put your photo and one aspirant from District 5 who's running on the TV of the party. They put their big billboard red all over in the district.
There are other people who more than that. They're not only these people.
What's that? You go match the area of this street. I went Boston area. Go see billboards for sanction. Nathaniel Maggie talking up and down. What's this? What a woman cannot even be serious to do something at the international community or local community. We are telling them to wash up. Let them look at the woman. They are spending their taxpayer money on our country when we create tears for ourselves. But when she brings it this time around, nobody will relent.
Thank you very much.
We will run away from this country. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is how I would like to draw the curtains on today's presentation of the program. At Editorial Review, we need to make way for our news team. We said many thanks to you for playing the listening role and for calling to as well. Shortly is the news team. So this is how we like to draw the curtains on today's presentation of the program, the Editorial Review. Join the team again tomorrow, same time, for another fascinating program. Until then, it's bye-bye from my end.
Coming soon in the ghetto. All the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter, oh, children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major headlines. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money.